In just a few weeks' time, on August 13th, a great shit show of epic proportions is going to take place in the good old US of A. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, Alistair, my friend, what shit show are you speaking of? What shit show of epic proportions is going to take place on Friday the 13th in August, next month? Well, I'm going to tell you. Because August 13th, my friends, is the new date, according to the QAnon people, where Orange Jesus himself, Donald J. Trump, will once again become the President of the United States of America. Now, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen on August 13th, but I got a couple of ideas. And I could be the first one to say it ain't gonna be fucking peaceful. No, on the contrary, I expect there's gonna be a lot of happenings going on that day. As to what sort of happenings are gonna take place on August 13th, well, we got two options right now. Option number one, Donald Trump and the Q people are going to storm Washington, D.C. Instead of taking over the Capitol building like they did back on January 6th, I guarantee they're going to storm the fucking White House. Overthrow President Biden the old-fashioned way. And proclaim Donald Trump to be the next president of these here United States once again. But if that doesn't work, and if nothing happens on August 13th, or August 15th, as was the original date, don't worry. Don't worry, because they already got a plan B in the works. Is it autistic? Yes. Is it flat out insane? Yes. But this is their plan B. This is the plan the Donald Trump's base are kind of more or less just going towards now. Now, the idea of the plan will require Republicans to do very well in the next midterm elections, which are literally next year. More specifically, they have to do very well in races involving the House of Representatives. And if Republicans do very, very well in the House of Representatives, then that means the majority party has to appoint a Speaker of the House. Since the Democrats are currently in control of the House of Representatives, that makes Nancy Pelosi, a senior Democrat, the Speaker of the House. But if the Republicans do well in the midterm elections and gain control once again of the House and the Senate, but mainly the House, then Republicans can appoint Donald Trump to be the Speaker of the House. Now, I know what you're also thinking. Doesn't Donald Trump technically have to be a member of Congress? Doesn't Donald Trump already have to be a member of the House of Representatives in order for him to become Speaker of the House? Well, it turns out no. It turns out Donald Trump, being the typical New York boomer in retirement down in Florida, he could be appointed as, that role, as Speaker of the House, and not be a member of fucking Congress, because that's an actual thing that I found out fairly recently. So the whole idea with Plan B is, Republicans do well and take back the House of Representatives. Republicans then make Donald Trump the Speaker of the House. And once that happens, and assuming Republicans gain control of the Senate and the House, the process of impeaching Joe Biden will begin. Now, it goes without saying that if Republicans gain control of the Senate and the House once again, Joe Biden will certainly be impeached. For what? I don't know. But they're going to fucking impeach him. They're going to impeach him through the Senate, then they're going to impeach him through the House. And then Joe Biden gets kicked out of Washington. Now, naturally, the next person who's going to fill in for Joe Biden is, of course, Kamala Harris, the vice president. But don't worry. Don't you worry. Oh, you thought they were just going to stop at Joe Biden? No. They're going to impeach her too. So Kamala Harris is going to go through the same shit Joe Biden did. And then, as the line of succession goes, the third person in line is, you guessed it, the Speaker of the House. So that means if Republicans get their way, they impeach both Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and get them both booted out of Washington, D.C., that Donald Trump, once again, becomes President of the United States of America. Assuming, of course, the Q people don't launch their fucking revolution and install Orange Man as president once again. But, of course, we also have to contend with 2024, which by the looks of things is kind of looking like Donald Trump is going to run, and I really wouldn't be surprised if he gets the Republican nomination. Now, as to whether or not Donald Trump will win said election, it's up in the air. But we gotta focus on the now versus the later. And it's not just the Q people that have been talking about this. I've been noticing a lot of left-leaning YouTube channels talk about this. How they're shitting their pants over the possibility of a second boogaloo caused by the Q people and the patriots and the whatnots. Turning Washington, D.C. into a fucking shithole. Just so they can make Donald Trump president for another couple years. I've also noticed they've been shitting their pants over what I just explained with the House of Representatives thing. How they're shitting the bed over the possibility that if Republicans do well next year in the midterms, Donald Trump might not just be the Speaker of the House, but he might also be the next President of the United States once again. Thanks to both Joe Biden and Kamala Harris being impeached. But I know one thing. There's going to be a lot of happenings and there's going to be a lot of shit going on. And I really wouldn't be surprised if another civil war happens as a result of what's going on with Donnie Boy. So I hope you're ready. I sure as shit am. I'm going to make a ton of popcorn, drink a lot of champagne, and then clean my gun and prepare myself for the Second American Civil War. 'Cause oh boy, you thought Donald Trump getting back into office was big? As it is, just imagine the fucking carnage that's gonna be in the streets over people losing their shit that Donald Trump is once again president. You fucking wait. And to say if nothing of the carnage that will happen if Donald Trump doesn't become president again. If Donald Trump doesn't get back into the fucking White House on August 13th or 15th. And if he doesn't get back into office after becoming Speaker of the House and after Joe Biden and Kamala Harris get impeached. And to say of absolutely nothing, if he runs again in 2024 and loses that election, there's going to be a lot of shit. It's going to be a lot of shit going on during this time. And I cannot wait. And I hope you can't wait too. I'm already excited. I hope you're excited too. Because it kind of looks like the series finale of the United States of America is coming. And you know what? 250 years, we've had a pretty good run. Not gonna lie. You know, I kind of liked this whole democracy thing for a while, but, you know, maybe it's time we had ourselves a fucking emperor in charge. Maybe it's time we brought back the monarchy. I mean, we lost our shit over the first monarchy that, controlled of us, but then again, they were on the other side of the fucking world. But this time, we get a all-American emperor and royal family, so, yeah. Again, I hope you get ready. Hope you have a ton of popcorn, have a ton of alcohol, and have a ton of ammunition. Because things are about to get very, very fucking interesting.